Today, Nintendo's Eiji Onuma, the director of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, surprised just about everybody by saying that Breath of the Wild is going to be having DLC. Let's talk about what that means, but first let's see exactly what they said. They said starting when the game launches on March 3rd, players will be able to purchase an expansion pass for $19.99, granting access to 2 new sets of downloadable content for the game when they become available later this year. Immediately upon pre-purchase or purchase of the expansion pass, 3 new treasure chests will appear in the game's Great Plateau area. One of these treasure chests will contain a shirt with a Nintendo Switch logo that Link can wear during his adventure, exclusive to the expansion pass. The other 2 will deliver useful items. The first content pack is scheduled to launch this summer and will include the addition of a Cave of Trials challenge, a new hard mode, and a new feature for the in-game map. The second content pack will launch holiday 2017 and adds new challenges that will let players enjoy a new dungeon and a new original story. The expansion pass will be available for both the Nintendo Switch and Wii U versions of the game. They are identical. Content packs cannot be purchased individually, so you can't pick one and not get the other for $10. That's a sticking point for some people. I think that that's fine. I've never actually bought DLC outside of MMO expansion before. So when I think of an MMO expansion, it's a whole bunch of new content and I'm paying for all of it. Now, that also usually comes with some free stuff down the line. It's not really free because I paid for the expansion, but whatever. This is the first time that I'm considering getting DLC for a non-MMO game, with one exception, and that was Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 8 had DLC, and it was one of the best value for dollars that I've ever gotten from a video game. I don't remember exactly how much I spent, but what I got for what I spent, I was very happy with. It was 8 new maps to race on, and I think they had 3 new characters. I'm not sure, it was a while back, but I had a lot of fun with it, and I felt like Nintendo really gave me value for money. So that's why I'm not too worried about this $19.99 price on the expansion pass. Also, I don't have to buy it right away. Now, this brings into question, how does this work when you've already finished the story? So let's say that I get the Nintendo Switch and I get Breath of the Wild and I am going all in on Zelda and playing just about nothing else. And let's say I finish the game in a couple months, and I'm talking about me. I'm sure that there's going to be some people that finish it in a week, but I'm talking about me. And let's say that I finish the game in a couple of months. When the DLC comes out, does this stuff make sense anymore? I mean, if I've already saved the world, this is a thing about Zelda that's very unique. When I think of Skyrim, I don't think of the main quest. When I think of Skyrim, I think of all of the little side things that I do. In fact, I've bought Skyrim, I think maybe 3 times, and I've never finished the main quest. I've had a lot of fun with it every time that I've played it, but I've never finished the main quest. I know that Nintendo is going with a more open world for Breath of the Wild. Does that mean that the main quest is not going to be quite as important as in previous Zeldas? That's a really odd way to think about this for me, because even though Nintendo's been telling us it's an open world Zelda and that it's different, part of me still thought, okay, well, I'm going to try and unite the 3 things at the beginning to unlock the bigger set of dungeons, and then move on from that set of dungeons to the penultimate dungeon, and then finally the last dungeon where I get to fight Ganon. That's basically how Zelda games work. But if this DLC takes place independent of the main story, then, or the main, I don't want to say linear, but I guess Zelda games have always been quite linear. If it takes place independent of that, is it going to make sense to go back to it after I have finished the game? That's the question. And then come wintertime, a new story. That's really weird and unheard of for a Zelda thing. Adding new content in afterwards. I can't wait to find out what exactly this means. In addition, they said that in addition to the new hard mode, it said that there's going to be a new feature for the in-game map. That's very interesting to me. I wonder what that means. Is it going to be a way for us to traverse the map faster? Because we've already probably uncovered so much of the land. Getting from place to place on a horse might be taking too long. So maybe this new hard mode will allow us to get across that map a lot faster. Anyway, so what do you guys think? Do you think $19.99 is asking too much for DLC for a Zelda game? Are you surprised that Nintendo is getting into the DLC business? I think that they've shown us before that they're open to it. We had fantastic DLC through Mario Kart 8, and then some people have said that the DLC that goes with Fire Emblem has been a little too expensive. So we'll have to see and find out. Anyway, let me know what you guys think below in the comments. I'm really looking forward to hearing from you.